This construction, I will be attempting to recreate an angle with a straight edge and a compass. The first step after drawing the angle that you wish to recreate is to draw a line. This will be the base for the new angle that you're creating. After fastening your pencil into your compass, you will create a radius on your circle and draw a minor arc that bisects your angle at 2 points. You will then move the compass to the other line segment and draw a minor arc with the same radius as the one on the angle that you wish to recreate. After doing so, you will choose a point on the protractor where the minor arc bisects the angle and find the radius of both bisectors. After doing so, you will draw a minor arc that is transversal to the line AB on this, and then using the same radius, you will draw a line from the bisector on the line segment, and using this you will be able to find a point that with a straight edge you can create an angle with that will be the same angle. Construction, I will be attempting to bisect a line at a 90-degree angle using a ruler and a compass. The first step is making sure that the radius of your compass is somewhat larger than the radius of the midpoint of the line. Then I will draw arcs of the circle above and below the line. I will then repeat this step on the B point, creating 2 points above and below the circle, where using a straight edge I can draw a line from those 2 points and create 4 90-degree angles and 2 lines. For my final construction, I will be attempting to create an equilateral triangle. The first step is to draw a circle and label the midpoint. After doing so, you will draw a radius and diameter to said circle. Using the radius and diameter, you will draw an arc using the point on the circle at either the top or the bottom that the radius intersects with as the base. This arc will bisect the circle at 2 points. You will then draw a line from those 2 points, creating one straight line between the circle. After that, you will draw 2 lines from the top of the circle from the 2 bisecting points. This will create an equilateral triangle.
This is an angle bisector. You first need to construct a line that cuts an angle into 2 congruent parts. To start, you need an angle. Mine is acute. The angle bisector needs to pass between this angle. It will be equidistant from each side of the angle. We know that it's going to go through the vertex and needs another point to form the angle bisector. To find it, we'll start by using point B as a radius and move the compass so that it will intersect 2 points of the angle, D and E. Now that we have an arc, we have 2 new intersections. We can take the compass and make those the next radii. We now draw arcs from the 2 new intersections. Now we have arcs inside the middle, arcs in the middle that intersect. The point where it intersects is equidistant to both points. Now to complete it, we use a ruler to connect the vertex and the new point. That's how to draw an angle bisector. This is to copy a line segment. First thing is to construct a line segment similar to line segment AB. This line will be longer. Now we need to label a point on the longer line segment that corresponds with point A. Next, we use a compass and set the sharp point on A, making it the radii. We make sure that the pencil reaches point B. Then we draw an arc that intersects point B. Then you set the fixed point on C and draw an arc that intersects the line. That point will be called point D. Since the compass was set to the same setting, it is safe to say that line AB is congruent to line CD. That is how you copy a line segment. This is constructing a hexagon inside a circle. We have a point called O, which is the center of our circle. O will become the radii, in which we draw a point on the circle. This point is point A. Now that we have point A, we use the same compass setting to put the sharp end of A and move the pencil to form an arc somewhere on the circle, which is point B. Then we move point B and use the same compass setting to find a point on the circle to draw an arc, point C. We continue this process until we reach point A. Now that we have multiple arcs, we can draw points on the circle in which an arc intersects the circle. We now have 7 points on a circle. It will be labeled A, B, C, D, E, and F. Now we can take our ruler and connect the points A to B, then B to C, C to D, D to E, and E to F, and then F to A. This gives us a hexagon in the circle. That is how you inscribe a regular hexagon.